Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are super chill. We're going to have a fun, hopefully productive time as we attempt to write or read and get things done, whatever your fancy is. And of course, Tori is with me. Hi. Thank you so much for joining
Hello.
me.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to get some
And
reading done, so it was not a hard hard thing to say yes.
awesome. And if you are watching and you have not checked out Tori's channel, please go check out her channel. There will be a link in the description. She makes fantastic videos, and you are missing out if you are not checking them out. So go watch. And yeah, so Tori, what are you going to be working on?
I am about 82% done with Blood of Crows from Alex C. Pierce, which I'm having a blast with.
Nice.
So I'm probably going to finish that, which would be
Go
great.
for it.
And then I also just started, I'm about 20% into Fourscored by Andrew Meredith.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I was supposed to read that one, and then Hills of Heather and Bone, Katie's new book, Katie Andrews' new book, in
yeah.
March. So I'm trying to hustle through both of those. I got Hills of Heather and Bone done, so now I'm switching to Fourscored.
Oh, nice. Did you write your review for that one already?
I have not, because I told her I'd wait
Oh,
till it was a little bit closer.
fair.
Yeah, because
That's
I
fair.
have to give her my feedback first and stuff.
All right.
So yeah, that's the one hard part about doing beta reading, is that sometimes the authors, and it really depends on the author, but sometimes they want you to either not write a review on the beta version, which is fair because they're still going to fix some stuff in it, or they want you to wait until like closer to the release date. Like
Yeah,
I
that
have
makes sense.
Combat Codes by Alex Darwin.
Yes, I've been seeing that around.
So excited to read that. But it doesn't come out until July, I think.
Oh, that's a lot further
Yeah,
than
well,
I
it's
thought.
traditionally published, so they're giving it, we have longer
Right.
windows. We're so not used to that.
No, no.
So that one I think is July, and I'm not supposed to write a review for it till like, I want to say a month or a month and a half ahead of time. So I'm waiting intentionally to read it for a little bit here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done one of those timelines.
I haven't requested an arc from NetGalley for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And Combat Codes brought me out of hibernation because it was like martial arts for fans of Red Rising. I mean, say no
Oh,
more.
okay.
Say no more.
You're like reactivating this account. Thank
Right,
you.
exactly. I was going to post our link in. Did you post the links in the Discord?
Not in Discord. I tweeted, and that was about it because that's about my capacity for multitasking.
Fair. It was fair. It's the end of a Wednesday, which is like.
I thought it was Tuesday.
No, it's
Hello.
Wednesday. I had to think
Well,
about it for a minute. I was like, wait.
didn't mean to mess you up, but that's where my brain was.
No, you're fine.
What are you working on? Tell us. Are you reading? Are you
Hey,
writing
Dan.
something?
I may switch to writing later. We'll see.
Yeah, I have to get a couple reviews done. So I'm going to work on those. I feel like reviews take me way longer than they should. So we'll see
Reviews
how
are
it
tough. I'm
goes.
backlogged like 4 or 5 of them, I think.
Yeah, I try not to let that happen because I feel like I would panic.
Yeah. Hey, Chadia.
Hey, Jadia, it's Thursday over there. You're from the future.
How is it? What do we have in store? Yes,
And
never
Chinese
die.
advice.
Yes.
Nice. That's
Everybody's
so
like,
good.
anytime anyone asks me to be in one of those, like, so many, my favorite booktubers recommend whatever,
Yeah,
I think people are really sick of me by now because every single one I've been like, I mean, never die.
I've done the same, but with Red Light. That's Red Light trilogy.
Yep. It's like once you have favorites, why not?
And
So
And Memories of Ice, I just finished that recently, like last week.
That's a gut punch of a book.
It is. My brain was melted after that one just because it
Valid.
was so dense. There's a
Yep.
lot to it. So I
There's a
hope you
lot
enjoy
to it.
it.
So
Yeah.
now that you've read both, would you say that you prefer any of the three that you've read so far?
And Malazan?
Yeah.
I out of the 3 I've read, Dead House Gates.
Yes.
I'm not like you have a preference there,
No, not at all.
bias. Definitely for the reason that for me, I connected a lot more with the character-driven narrative of
Yeah,
Dead House Gates, whereas Gardens of the Moon and Memories of Ice just felt a lot more plot-driven and
sure.
lore-driven, Easter eggs.
Yep.
There was just so much to track in it,
Hmm.
and, I just found the way Felison's arc and some of the other characters were done to be a lot more relatable for me as a reader.
Yeah.
Who else? I haven't been able to read the last few weeks, busy at work and everything, hoping to get started on the
Nice.
Third Beast Hunter.
I
I
have
hope
that
things
one
slow down at work.
and it's so short. I really should have read it by now. There's those shorter books I always feel bad about because I'm like, I have literally no excuse that I haven't read these yet. So,
I always feel bad about the chunkers because I fly through the short ones and then
mm,
the chunker sits there and I'm like, oh,
they're
I know
just
I
sad
need
and
to.
lonely.
Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe you'll
Hey,
have to focus on some of those soon.
me?
Yeah, some of the
Yeah.
chunkers.
Yeah, there's I don't know if you can see them up here. You
Hmm.
can right up here.
Hmm.
There's quite a few.
So, do you have a TBR shelf somewhere in there?
Oh God, no, they're all mixed
It's
in.
just all in it. Yeah, mine are pretty much the same.
I was like, which ones do I want to showcase on the shelf that I'm not hiding?
Right. I'm very jealous of that top right. Well, it would be your left. Yeah, all the
this
way up on the top. Yeah.
this one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the Broken Binding's been putting out some beautiful books, though I've had a couple that had printing errors, so I'm waiting on
Oh,
replacements
really?
for
Bummer.
those. Yeah, it happens, right?
Yeah. Hey, Megan's.
Nice. Yeah, Malazan, if you do it, I would say try and read it with a friend.
Yes.
It definitely helps with the process.
And also, I think it's also smart when people split it up with like lighter reads in between, which is
Yes.
literally anything.
Yeah, anything.
Maybe not like War and Peace, but pretty much other than that.
You said light. War and Peace is not light.
That's what I mean. Like
Okay.
War and Peace might not be a good option, but
Yeah.
anything lighter than that is probably lighter than Malazan.
Just finished Dead House Gates. Yes.
Ooh, hot take. Not really a hot take, but I don't usually hear people say that Gardens is their favorite. That's awesome.
Yeah. I was confused for most of Gardens, so I'm very impressed.
Same. I'm excited. I'm really excited to reread it just
Yeah.
because, like, I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot. Not that I didn't enjoy
Mm.
it the first time because I did, but this reread, I think I'm going to enjoy it even more.
Yeah. That makes sense. The way I've been sales pitching, I'm only 3 books in, but the way I'm sales pitching this series is that this is a 20,000 plus page series that you really need to read twice in order to get. Have fun.
Yeah.
Yes, We Break Immortals. It is on the shelf. It is one of the shameful chunkers I have not gotten to yet.
Those are really big chunkers. You know what's funny about that is when I asked you for a friend recommendation for the year,
Mm.
you gave me a chunker.
Did I? Which
Yeah,
one?
Nomads.
Oh, it's so good though. It
I
doesn't
know.
read
I'm
like a
excited. I
chunker.
can't wait to read it. I was just laughing because you're like, oh, the chunkers, and then I'm like, you told me to read a chunker,
Sorry, not sorry.
right?
To be fair, it reads like epic fantasy, so it
Nice.
doesn't feel as dense. And
Yeah.
as soon as you start reading it, like I read it in a week,
Nice.
so it didn't feel so much like a chunker.
Love that. I'm noticing that about Shogun a little bit too. Like there's a lot in
Mm.
there, and the omniscient third person is hard to get used to at first because you're head hopping so much.
Right.
But once you kind of settle into it, it doesn't. It's not as dense as I thought it was going to be by any means.
Yeah. That's interesting because that is one of the books on my list for this year if I can, but, um, I don't think I've ever read that perspective before.
It's actually kind of cool depending on what it's used
Mm.
for. And I think in Shogun it's a really good choice because it gives it more of an epic scope, and it would be almost impossible to show all of the political maneuvering in a way that was interesting and easier to follow without showing everyone's perspective. And it's really cool because
Mm.
you get to like see the thoughts behind what's being said.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually really like it. So
Hmm.
yeah.
I will touch base with you after I read it,
Oh,
and
and
then we
there's some
can.
great discussion videos that you can go back
Yes.
to if you need them.
Yeah, it was because of that read along on Alan's channel that I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna buy it."
I think I'm gonna get talked into reading the second one in April and May. I don't know about April.
Taipei?
We'll see. Huh?
Is it
Taipan.
Taipei?
Taipan,
Taipan.
yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Which is much
Uh,
shorter. So,
is it? Well,
yeah.
that's nice.
Yep.
It's like a break.
Right.
Let's see. Kaylee, you picked a book on a video, your favorite series, I think. I can't remember what it was called, Voice of War. So it was the Threadlight trilogy by Zach Argyle. That's
That little
definitely the
book.
one. Just, that one
She
I
only probably mentioned it once.
oh, like 3 or 4 times on
Mm.
different channels. Don't tell others.
Yeah, you
Everybody
definitely have
face.
0 friends, Megan's.
Yeah.
None at all.
Yes, Nomads is so good. If you have not read it, Nomads of the
Very
Sea by
excited.
Kobe Zucker.
That
Excellent.
might I'm not gonna promise anything because I am mood reading the heck out of April. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yes.
But Nomads is possibly on the sort of maybe-ish TBR for or MBR for if I pick up a chunker, that's
Okay.
one of the options. I don't know if I'll get to it, but I
Nice.
definitely want to.
Fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
no pressure,
I
but
mean,
I will be very excited when you do actually pick it up.
I anticipate loving it. Everything I've heard about it definitely says this is a book Tori will love.
I really think you'll love it.
I'm excited.
All right, so should we get to some productivity
Yeah.
for a chance? So, do we wanna do 30 minutes? 20? I have no idea. How
Yeah,
long?
that sounds good to me. 30 sounds good.
Sounds good. I am very rusty at this, so give me a moment.
You're totally fine.
Let's see. So we'll read
George just
till
comes on and says no.
who?
Oh, you're he was answering Megan's comment, but I thought he just literally showed up in the chat to say no. Like
Oh,
we're not
no,
allowed.
he did. No, he's saying,
We're
so
not allowed to
no,
have a reading sprint because he's at work apparently.
not we don't like to be productive. Well, you can be productive at work, Jordan.
Do
Sorry.
productivity sprints at work.
Yeah, just keep a headphone in or something.
Mhm.
Check back in with us after the time ending. And I so the last I checked with Kobe, the way book one ends, it does kind of complete a story, but it also
Mm.
opens up to the possibility of a sequel. Last I talked to Kobe, he said that if book one picks up a little bit, he might be able to start writing a sequel,
Ooh.
as it's, with authors self publishing, it's their side job on top of a full
Mhm.
time job. So he said it really depends on how things work out with book one. So read it. More
Yeah,
people read it and review it, please.
I'm on
I want a
it.
sequel. All right, I'm gonna get this set up. If anyone knows how to do this better, let me know.
You should be able to add a banner.
So to 10.
Yes. I've been
uh,
corrected during sprints for doing faulty math, so don't take my
I
word for
mean,
it.
that's never take my advice on math. All right. See you all in a bit. Hello, hello. How did everyone do?
I got to 90%.
Nice. You're almost there.
I know, and it's like I'm right in the middle of the climax of the story, so I'm just like, ah.
I mean, we can keep going if you want.
I will. Oh, I will.
So, you've got 10% left. Do you think you'll finish it tonight?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Yep. Sorry, my hooligans are noisy in the background here.
All good.
Nice.
That's 6 pages in. Nice. Very
And
nice.
Dan, you're reading. What are you reading? Memories of Ice. You know, honestly,
Yeah.
6 pages of Malazan is like 20 pages of anything else. So
It really is. From what I've been told, Memories of Ice is the densest out of all of them. So we'll see.
I've heard of that said of a couple of them. It's true, Theo. Like we're at the point of the evening where my children suddenly have a whole bunch of energy despite all of the energy they expended during the day.
It's a second wind.
Yeah. So they're literally running in circles in the house and just yep.
Burn off that second wind.
That's right. My second
Nice.
wind doesn't start till like 11 p.m.
I don't know. I go to bed before my second wind kicks in. Otherwise, I'll be up all night.
Smart. Very smart.
Yeah, I got like 5 sentences. That's about it.
What are you reading right now? You never said.
Reading,
Did you?
I didn't. I'm writing reviews.
Nice. Hey,
And
5
you know,
sentences.
5 sentences, right?
Mhm.
This is why I say it takes me a long time to write these. I wish I got second wins. I mean, it's a double-edged blade, Theo.
It really is. Because if I do get a second wind around 10 or 11 at night, I'm usually not tired or falling asleep till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, and that's what I try to avoid.
Right.
If I can go to bed around 10, I'm good. Any later than that, I'm in trouble.
See, I'm also kind of screwed because my most productive writing time is 10 to 2 in the morning.
Okay, so you can
So,
keep that. We're good.
yeah, but then I'm a zombie the rest of the day.
Yeah, understandable. So it sounds like you have the same kind of schedule as Chiago.
Yeah, he actually stays up like even later than I do sometimes because usually we start if we do writing sprints, we usually start at about 8:30 my time, which is like 11:30 his time.
Jeez.
So
How does he function? Are
I
we
don't
sure
know.
is
He
he the
doesn't
android
sleep. He doesn't sleep.
at all?
I'm doubtful. Like he
Oh,
also works a
jeez.
day job, so
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh, that's crazy. Uh,
I love how
okay.
after his
I want that.
birthday, Theo is just like, I'm so old everywhere. He's so old.
Is that
He's just
is that what he's saying?
mourning. Yeah.
Aw. Yeah, I don't wanna think about that.
I mean, I am way less active than Theo, so I don't know that 36 doesn't sound so bad.
It doesn't, and then I didn't think 32 would be that bad, you know?
I will let you know how I feel about it in 2 months.
We'll check back in.
Yeah, we'll check back in. Yeah, you'll have to
Yes.
change your,
Yeah,
channel.
rebrand.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, yeah, I can too, Theo. I'm 5 years younger than you. It's really fun when I
uh,
crouch down and, like, everything from my hips down to my ankles pops in, like, 80 different places.
Rice Krispies,
Yep.
as, Theo says. 44 in April, nice. I mean, you
Dan,
know,
you do not look 44, I don't believe it.
we have Kitty.
Yep, he's a happy boy for the most part, although he's too full of beans to sit still very long. Hi.
Understandable, there are children running amok.
Yeah, and
He
he's
must
probably
also
one
run
of
amok.
them. The Pips.
Mm.
He got in trouble yesterday because Tristan, my son, who's 10, is starting his first little like potted seed that
Oh,
Ben is helping him. My husband is a major gardener. And so he's helping Tristan start a bean plant. Well,
nice.
they put it in a spot where Pippin couldn't find it, and he did, and dumped the dirt and the bean seed all over Tristan's carpet in his bedroom.
So what happened to the bean seed, and is it back in the
We
pot?
don't know. It's probably got sucked up in the vacuum with the dirt. But thankfully, my husband has more seeds. So,
Okay. For a second,
yes.
I thought you were gonna say he ate it, but the
You know,
cat
it
ate
wouldn't
it.
surprise me, to be honest. He eats cardboard when he's bored, despite
So
my best efforts.
so he's just trying to get a snack.
He is Pippin's Pippin is a great namesake for him in more ways than one because he is a total foodie. He will eat absolutely anything.
That's perfect.
He loves bubble wrap. I have to keep all my bubble wrap in the cupboard now because otherwise he will eat it.
Pop them all. That's what kids are for, though. The kids are supposed to pop it all.
Right. And then when I send books out to people, they're like, why is the bubble wrap completely flat?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
There's a gremlin in the closet. It's fine.
Mhm.
Laughter is a secret sauce, but the kids are the reason for my beard grace.
That's fair.
Yep, feel that. I'm like a grandma. I go to bed
Mhm.
early and I like
Wrapped in
hunker
your
in
crochet
blankets.
blanket, which is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. I actually did buy this from a grandma, so
Nice. Nice. It looks very
appropriate.
soft.
It is. Yeah.
I was looking at you and feeling cold. I need to find my blanket.
Well, the room that I record in is cold to begin with, so, like,
Mm,
I've got a blanket on my lap, I've got slippers on plus this blanket.
nice. The
Uh,
ultimate cozy.
yeah, why not?
That
I'm just
explains why
miss
you like cozy fantasy so much.
You know what? Yes. I like to be cozy. Give me some tea, hot chocolate, something. And yes, Jord, if you're watching this later, there is hot chocolate in my mugs, not just a ton of whipped cream. I have a limit.
I was gonna guess vodka, but just kidding. It's like the
Well,
other day who was I can't remember who I was on with, and I had just my giant, mason jar of water, and I think was it Mike was like, yeah, that's totally vodka. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just slamming a giant mason jar of vodka during this live stream. No big deal. I
yeah,
wasn't actually, in case that needed clarifying.
sarcasm didn't hit there at all.
There have been days, but
uh, yeah, there are definitely days, but
Mhm.
you know,
Especially as a parent.
true. Definitely true. I just trying to wake up in the morning, you know?
Mhm.
Let's just get
You
that
know.
down.
Yep. Get out of bed, eat something.
Yep. Try and, wake up faster than 20-minute time limit.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, in terms of reading, I what am I reading? I just finished like a couple short stories, so my brain is a little foggy. But
The TBR a little bit or switching up the reading.
yeah, I read Priestess of Moonlight by
Oh
K.E.
yeah,
Andrews.
I saw you liked that one.
It's fantastic. And
Nice.
after I finished Butcher Baker, or no, wait, not Butcher Baker, Cupboards All Bared yesterday by Patricia Meredith. Fantastic.
Mhm.
Um, go read it. If you're watching this,
Mhm.
go read that trilogy because so far, 2 books into the trilogy, they're both 5-star reads for me. Fan freaking tastic.
Nice.
And I decided to top that off with she has a short story. Patricia Meredith, she has a short story from her newsletter. This is why I sign up to authors' newsletters. Just
I'm signed up to quite a
promo.
few. I thought I was on hers, but apparently not. Hold on, let me fix that.
It's called Murder for a Jar of Red Rum.
Ooh.
And it was also very good.
Well, hang on, let me go get it.
Basically, just go read Patricia Meredith's books. All of
She's
them.
very good. Like I have read now since October, I think. I've read 5.5 Meredith books.
Are we counting
between
Andrew Meredith?
Yes,
Yes,
between
okay.
Patricia and Andrew. And I will probably be reading Bone Shroud in the next 2 to 3 months, somewhere in there.
Nice.
So then I will be caught up just in time for them to release a whole bunch more books.
Yes, I hear there are more on the way.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
after I finish Patricia Meredith's trilogy, I'm going to be jumping into Deathless Beast by Andrew.
Nice. Nice, nice,
And
nice.
well, I would also like to read Fourscored whenever I can fit
Good
that
so far.
in.
I'm 20% in, and it's funny because
Mm.
Andrew's writing, I don't know that I've read maybe a couple, but his writing is just like sitting down by a warm fireplace.
Mm.
Like it's just, I don't know how he pulls that vibe off, but it works. It's great.
I know what you mean. It's just
Mhm.
the story itself might not be cozy,
Mhm.
but it gives that cozy feeling and
Wholesome,
by the
just
time you're done.
very like
Yeah.
wholesome, warm vibes. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Andrew Wizard is, oh goodness, I think finishing phased right now. So
Oh, exciting.
I'm getting a whole bunch of Voxer messages.
Yeah, those are I'm curious to see what he thinks.
Me too. I've been getting snippets as he's been going through, and it's funny because one of the tricky parts of being an author and also being in the indie community, which is much more tight knit than
Mm.
like the larger publishing community, is that when your friends pick up your book to read, it's more terrifying than if it was a stranger. And you have to do the thing where you stand back as the author and just let them have their experience. And it's hard to do that sometimes because you're just like, nope, like I'm not hands off. If they message me, that's fine, but I'm not like, but I'm
Yeah.
secretly sitting there staring at Goodreads the whole time,
No pressure to anyone
No
who's
pressure.
reading.
I
Your
mean,
friends book.
it's funny because if like pretty much all of us do that. Like the authors
Mhm.
are constantly like, oh, so and so picked up my book. Okay,
Yeah.
for like a week while they're reading it.
Yeah, it's funny 'cause, like, even for myself, when I pick up a book, I don't necessarily think that the author's even paying attention,
Mhm.
right? And then, if I reach out to them after and I share my thoughts with them, you know, I start getting the messages back. I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even like, I'm
Oh
sorry, I
yeah,
didn't mean to cause you
yeah,
anxiety." I'm just
yeah.
like
I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I would say most authors absolutely love it when people want to talk about their books with them. So,
that's been the experience I've had, which
oh yeah,
is fantastic. I've
yeah.
gone into some crazy long conversations with authors.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to hear his final thoughts because he said he was going to finish tonight. So,
So we know what you're listening to on the next, sprint.
well, they're a grand total of like 21 seconds worth of Voxer messages, but there's 3 of them.
Oh,
So,
okay.
no idea.
We will see.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much
Yeah. Thanks
for
for joining,
stopping
Dan.
in, and good luck with, parental duties. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Theo. Awesome. Well, shall we continue? Because I know you're
Yes.
probably dying to get to your
What's
Okay.
happening?
All right, so we'll go for another 30 minutes. Let's do the math on this. That is 55. Right? 55.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm professional, I swear. See you all soon and happy reading or productivity. How did everyone do? And a wild Andrew appeared.
I was assaulted by a toddler.
Ah, yes. Comfort is required in that circumstance.
This is my
I had to go
emotion.
put a sweatshirt on.
Yeah, we're all in the cozy mode. Oh, let's hold on.
I don't think that's me.
What did I do?
Andrew.
What?
Do you have the YouTube open?
No. There's Peppa Pig playing in the background, but it's in the other room.
It's not me.
Nose goes. I've closed all my browser tabs. Except for this one.
Weird.
Andrew does need a hug. Is that better?
Nope, I can still hear the feedback.
Hmm.
We're professionals, I swear.
Is this better?
Hello? Nope. Hello? Okay.
Well, at least you know it wasn't us for sure.
It was the wild Andrew. All right. Well, let's see how everyone was doing. We had some new faces pop in, and wild Andrew has returned. Hello?
Is this any better?
That is better. I
Yes,
don't hear feedback.
much better.
I don't know. It sounds like I didn't do anything. I just popped out and popped back in. It sounds like StreamYard was being weird.
Technology, man.
It happens. Thanks for joining us.
Happy to. I needed all the emotional support because somebody is toying with my emotions.
Good or bad way? I feel like that needs clarification.
I'm emotionally distraught, so good and bad. See, my daughter has brought me a teddy bear.
Aw.
Wow. I mean,
so
I'm taking
sweet.
this as a personal compliment.
As a reader, being emotionally distraught is a good thing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Andrew,
Bye-bye.
your Voxer messages have been absolutely delightful. Thank you. I had to grab, I was reading and I was like, chapter 24. What happened in chapter 24? So I was like, oh.
We have people wondering about
I'm reading this. I don't know who this Victoria Tekken is, but she's mean.
Some
She sounds
anonymous
mean.
person.
Don't worry, I'm just sitting here with my teddy bear.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Andrew, I'm at the end of Blood of Crows. And
What is that again? That's the Alex Pierce?
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm also having my emotions toyed with. So
you know when you got a hair in your mouth and you just can't seem to get it?
mm-hmm.
There we go. Hi.
Bo would like to know if you need
This
a
is my
new book
teddy
to
bear.
improve your emotional struggle. And I guess this would apply for you too, Tori.
I missed something.
Well, I'm at 96%, so I'm going to finish it.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
at 79%.
Andrew, when did you start it?
I've been doing 20% chunks just to kind of take it nice and slow because it is an incredibly emotional book. So I started on the 10th.
Okay. All right.
And I'm also reading Tori's Fault. So both of the books I'm reading right now are because of Tori.
I mean, I've never read a book that you've recommended, so.
I know, that's so rude. What are you guys reading?
You go ahead, Tori.
I'm reading Blood of Crows, finishing Blood of Crows, and then I will be jumping back into Fourscored by
Oh,
a
nice.
certain Meredith in the comments.
I mean, I don't know which Meredith is in the comments. Patricia could be there.
It's true. She could
Oh,
be.
oh, fan fiction, head fiction. Patricia's a ghostwriter for Andrew. Boom. I'm just kidding.
I mean, that would be the plot twist.
I'm kidding. I love
Are
you.
Yeah, I am currently not reading. I am attempting to write reviews for books that I have finished.
I
And it
need
is
to do that. I'm like 3 reviews behind.
see this causes me panic. I try to finish reviews as soon as I like read the book so that they don't pile up because otherwise panic sets in. There you go. Look at that. Patricia is writing right now.
There we go. And then after I'm done with these 2 books, Nico's coming to town this weekend for
That's
birthday
exciting.
shenanigans. And then we've got No Heart for a Thief.
Nice.
And I'm going to be finishing of Fire. Shadowfane?
How long is that, Andrew?
What, Shadowfane?
Well, the whole book.
This is a trilogy bind up.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Cool.
the entire trilogy is 694 pages.
That's
Not bad.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty that's decent.
Yeah. Do I have anything else I need to read this week? Or this month? Week? Month?
Story of my life.
Oh, yeah. I got to do this.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
I still haven't read
And-
anything by Anthony Ryan, and that is a crime.
And this.
Same.
Nice. I'm actually thinking I might start. I'm trying to decide. Andrew, you've read both Bloodsong and Pariah, right?
I've only read Bloodsong. I've read that trilogy.
Okay. Because I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to start with Bloodsong or start with Pariah.
I am waiting for the 3rd book to come out later this year before I start Pariah.
I mean, you'll probably just catch up to me if I start now. So,
I recommend Bloodsong. It made my top 10.
yeah, I'm excited. I think I've heard a lot about that one. I think I'm going to really like it.
He's got this one as well. The
That's
Awakening
fairly
Fire.
newish, right?
No, it's
Or
older.
is it older?
I mean, we're talking within like the last, I think, decade. 2016.
Mm.
So it's 7 years. And then he's also got his novella series that I cannot remember the name of, but I've got all from Subterranean Press. And I haven't read them yet. Surprising! Nobody.
I was going to say you've been flexing your special editions all day.
Well, I didn't ask the question.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I didn't.
You just had to.
Hello,
Anita.
What up,
Anita.
Anita? Do you need to get a new book to improve your emotional struggle? Yes, Bo. In fact, I do. Because I received this in the mail today. And oh my God, I don't know if it's going to show up in person. One of the most beautiful covers I have ever
Whoa.
seen in person. And then look at the back.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Hold on.
This is book 3. I need to get books 1 and 2.
What is book 1?
Ba,
Did I put that on my wish list? I gotta check. Maybe
It
not.
doesn't actually say.
Hello, hello.
Who's here? Mindalyn,
Hi,
Michael.
Do a little welcome
I
dance.
need to pull up my wish list in order to tell you what it is. I think it's Heart of a Ronin.
Yep, just found it. I've added it to my Goodreads.
Please share a link.
Yep. I need to get books 1 and 2 because as soon as I opened up the cover, like I about just fell over and died. It's so beautiful in person. Like you can't really tell, but these are like ships. And then you got the katana stuck in the water. You got like rose bushes and stuff like that, and you got the thunderclouds. Ah! Sorry.
Just send Andrew a beautiful book.
Tell me you're a book nerd without telling me you're a book nerd. Yep.
Yep. I feel like that's Leslie's trademark at this point.
Yep. I do that when
I'll make merch of a caricature of me just holding this nostril, snipping a book.
Where's Evie when you need her to clip out something?
Right.
Make a GIF.
Oh, don't send this to Evie. I'll never live it down. Evie used to clip me a couple times.
Did she?
Yeah.
Aw.
And then like she took on the full responsibility of becoming Alan's social media manager or GIF creator. I don't know.
They're the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
You literally you go into Discord and you just type in Alan and it's Alan.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's just Alan.
What's new in the booktube world? We were showing off fancy editions in Discord today, as per
Tori's
the
making
question
me
of the day.
cry with her
Oh.
book.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for your epic fantasy. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for you to read it, Andrew. I can't even stand it. UNK.
When's it available for beta?
I can't give you an exact date yet until I finish the first draft. I'm guessing, and this is very tentative, so don't quote me, but I'm guessing probably August.
Okay,
July, August, somewhere in there, maybe. Don't quote me on that. It might be later.
No, I'm quoting you on it.
I know, Anita. So the problem that I have with audiobook is in the perfect world, I would love to drop both of them at the same time with the physical copy and the audiobook. Audiobooks are expensive, which is a problem. And also there's a couple, I haven't decided exactly like how I would want it narrated. And I have a couple of narrators in mind that I'm trying to like, I'm thinking about it, but I don't know that it's going to come out at the same time as the physical book.
You should narrate it yourself.
I would narrate Phased. I would not narrate Bloodstones because 3 of the 4 POVs are male, and not that I couldn't do that, but I feel like it would be more authentic with a male narrator. But
Make
I
Alan
really,
do it.
huh?
Make Alan do it.
Make Alan do it, yeah. I'm trying to imagine my book in Alan's voice. That would be very interesting. Like,
make Philip do it.
There you go. I could ask Philip to do my audiobook.
Yeah.
I actually really liked
teacher.
I don't listen to audiobooks, so I don't know how you guys feel about. Okay, do you listen to audiobooks?
Yep, I do immersion reading.
That's right. So why is that boo, Anita? So what was I going to say? Oh, the 11th cycle. So the way that Keon had them do the audiobook was really fascinating to me, and I really love this idea, where whenever it was a POV told from a male point of view, the male narrator read the chapter, and when it was a female point of view, she read the female narrator read the chapter, and they had worked with each other before, and so they were able to, like, when her POV character meets one of his POV characters, she was able to mimic his voice for that character enough where it's like believable. I was like, that's awesome. I love that idea.
That is. I think Sanderson did the same as well. Female and male.
I like that idea a lot.
Audio, yeah. Mike is apparently wanting to get into narration.
Nice.
And we also have Meredith.
I will say, Anita, I absolutely adore my male POV. Well, 2 of the 3. And the female POV in Bloodstones is a absolute badass, and I think you're gonna love her. So
I hope that brightens your day, Anita.
Mm-hmm. Anita's like, I need to fight something.
Yep, just bring it on. I want some hot takes.
Andrew is beating his child.
He quite literally walked up to me and said, "Bite me."
Chaos.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sounds like a typical toddler day.
Yep.
Well, she bit me first, and then she said, "Can you bite me back?" And
well, it's only fair. Yeah, that's very nice of her to be fair about it.
He just said, "Bite me back."
Uh,
You need to trim your fingernails.
I need to go to my fingernail. I need to go to the
Oh, sorry.
fingernail.
she's so cute.
She's very
The
cute.
11th Cycle is one of the best books that I just can't finish. It's
Is
so
it?
intense.
Yeah,
Is it
that's what I
similar
have to be in
to?
a specific headspace for it, I think. I don't know.
It's so intense.
Yeah,
I also find myself falling more and more out of love with darker fantasy. Just
Potty?
you need to go potty? We're going right now.
The rules of potty training 101. Do not wait. Do not hesitate.
It's true.
Yeah, I
Don't
have to
that.
get to 11th Cycle as well, but it's definitely one of those books you need to be in the mood for.
Yep, for sure. Well, and it's not just that it's really heavy, it's also a very long, very heavy book.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm not sure. See, now I'm doubting myself. Should I read that while reading Malazan? Because Malazan's also very heavy in a lot of areas. I'm going to have to think about that.
yep. Have you started House of Chains yet?
Not yet. I was going to try and wait closer to the end of the month because one of my next reads is probably going to be Monoborn, which is an arc. It's
Yeah,
releasing on April 6th.
Yeah.
So I'd like to read that and get
Let
the
me know what you
review
think of it.
done.
I'm curious about that one for sure.
Yeah, will do. It definitely, the cover sold me on that one. I don't have a physical book, so I can't really show it, but it is stunning.
I actually, the author reached out to me an email a couple months ago, and I directed him into the Indie Accords and was like, "Hey, if you need some readers,
Yeah.
indies." So I'm really excited because I saw that a bunch of people have picked it up.
Yeah, I also, I think I did the same thing because I do that too. Whenever someone reaches out to me, I'm like, hey, go over here too.
Mhm.
But for this one, I went through the list of people where I'm like, yep, this person, this person, this person, this person. Let's all message them and just put it on their radar because the author had done a public call out as well. Let's see. Anita, we'll wait for this comment for when Andrew comes back. Because Bebe, we must see Bebe.
He might be sleeping already. Yeah, it's after 9 o'clock at Andrew's time. Yours too,
True.
right?
Yeah, it's after 9. Is Andrew the same time zone as me?
He's East Coast, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So
I'm
baby is
Central.
asleep, Anita. What are we all reading? So I'm actually writing reviews, not currently reading anything. And like I said, next one might be Monoborn, but it also might be this one, In the Sky by Joseph D. Slater, which is Sky Pirates, Dragons, and Airships with Vengeance.
Yep.
Right?
What's it called?
In the Sky
By
Joseph D. Slater.
Goodreads being incredibly unhelpful.
Yeah, that's the nature of it. Anita, it is cold here as well. We've had high winds, drifts all over the roads, like snow drifts. And just, I'm ready for spring. I don't know what happened, but winter is tricking me. For 4 hours?
Oh my
Anita.
gosh.
Oh, I hope you are under a warm blanket with something warm to eat or drink.
How's it going, Andrew?
Being tortured?
I'm being abused.
It's the most adorable torture.
Yep. Anita, I am reading Blood of Crows by Alex C. Pierce, which is excellent, and I am 4% from being done with it. And all of the things are happening.
And went to the bookstore today. None of the self-pubs available. I'm super bummed. Did you go to Indigo, Anita? Because if that's the case, I'm not too surprised. I don't think I've ever seen Self Pub and Indigo before.
I've seen like boutiques and like Barnes and Noble. Oh, you want to get down? Oh, my bad. Was I talking? My bad.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare I open my mouth and utter speech?
What are you reading, Andrew? Anita was asking.
Oh, I'm reading all the stuff. I am reading this book because I know what Tori wants me to say, but I'm reading this book. I'm about 30% into it. This is Genghis Khan by Con Ingleton, Wolf of the
Is
Plains.
that? I thought the first one was Birth of an Empire.
So the original 2007 title, they renamed it Birth of an Empire.
Oh,
So it's the
gosh.
same book. They just pulled a
Interesting.
big switch. And this is also the UK.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it's under the original name in the UK, and then in the US it's Birth of an Empire. And
I
then
thought I thought that was the wrong book at first. I was very concerned.
And then I'm reading this book called Phased by somebody who I've never heard of called Victoria Tekken.
You eat it.
Oh, do you want me to eat the cheese?
Yeah.
The cheese that is suspiciously wet? No thanks. But yeah, I'm reading Tori's book Phased, and I am 80% into it. 79, 80%. I'm rounding up. What up, Hannah?
Hey, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Stay hydrated, friends.
Would you consider doing it? What do you mean, the cheese? Eating the suspicious cheese? Or
I
something
mean,
else?
I've done it before if she's insistent enough, but not my preference.
The things you never thought you would actually do in
Oh,
life
you brought more cheese.
before you
Thank
have
you.
children.
Yeah.
This cheese is dry. I will eat this cheese. Thank you.
All right. Well, should we sprint?
Yes.
I want to finish this book.
Nice.
No,
All right.
we're gonna go put you to bed.
Ooh, good night.
Night, Gaia.
I will be right back.
Same, Hannah. Well, mine not so much anymore, but they used to.
We're going till 50, right? That math checks out.
Yes.
Okay, cool. 2 brains are better than 1.
Right.
You have thoughts?
Oh, Tori's evil grin. Basically, I'm at the point where the book is kicking off, and I send her like Voxer messages yelling at her. Well, not yelling. I was just like, rude.
I did see faces going on.
Oh, let me fix that real quick.
I very much look forward to the rest of the Voxer messages I will be getting this evening.
Just the tension. You
This is a standalone, right?
Maybe, maybe not.
What do you mean you
Finish,
don't-
read, and find out, Andrew.
well, Hannah read a chapter of
Hey, Hannah.
Spanish. Good progress.
Hey, Palmer.
And yes,
What up,
we have
Palmer?
Palmer and Pete. Welcome, welcome. Do a little welcome dance.
I finished my book.
And
Like it a lot. It's very.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Yeah, more murder mystery than heist, which surprised me a little bit, but I wasn't mad about it.
this isn't.
Are you in? Oh, I thought you were insinuating that Phased was more murder mystery than heist, and I was like, well, that's probably fair. Yeah, really liked it. It's actually had a like romantic subplot that I didn't dislike.
Okay.
Which makes me very excited.
Oh, Tori, you're an old romantic at heart, and you know it.
I am. I'm just very picky about romance in books, honestly. Like, I love, if it's done well, I love it. But usually I'm like, meh.
I'm about the same.
I don't mind. I either need it to just go like absurd with it, or for it to just kind of be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not super picky, but a lot of if it's eye rolling, then like at least make me giggle at the eye roll.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's when it gets too trope heavy and too into the drama. Then I'm like, oh, no, just no. I don't want to read about teenage love at this point, even though you're supposed to be in your 30s.
See, that's what I feel like. And this one I actually really liked. It was
Okay.
cute without being cheesy. Like, it was goofy and it felt more authentic than just, the over heavy-handed.
It ain't easy if it ain't cheesy. I straight up stole that from TikTok.
That's fair.
Should have known. And yes, super comfy. I have a blanket on my lap, slippers on, blanket around the shoulders, going
Blanket
for it.
on your chair.
I lost
Andrew's
my teddy
reading
bear.
in you're going to need your blanket tent, Andrew.
Yep. There we go.
I lost my teddy bear. The daughter went to bed with it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
She's
Well,
worried like that. I can go get my childhood teddy bear, but I probably shouldn't. It's old.
Same. Mine is missing patches of fur all over.
Mine's like this big. It's quite literally my baby teddy bear. I've still got it somewhere.
Aww.
that's really cute. Hannah loves all the romantic subplots.
Pete, what you reading?
Pete, correct.
Very nice.
Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. I need to add that to next month's TBR.
I have not, Hannah. Was it good? I think you told me it was good. Trying to remember. It is late for me.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm an old lady and I like go to bed at 10.
It's a whole 10 o'clock at Kay's house over there.
It's 9:55 here.
It's 8:55 here.
It's 9:55. Close enough to 10, Andrew.
I don't really go to bed until 11:30, so I still got an hour and a half of reading in.
Fair. I have to be awake early with a child. Shade of
I mean,
Madness, nice.
Me too. But
I don't
also,
know. Right.
I'm just covetous of my adult time at night, so it's hard for me to go to sleep because I love when the house is quiet and dark and nobody needs me for anything.
is your bookshelves in like just an office or is that in your bedroom,
Who?
Me or Kay?
Tori?
Me. It is literally in my bedroom. I film in a about 4-foot space between the end of the bed and the wall. My husband works right here. I just drag his chair over when I need it.
Oh, perfect.
And my bed is literally right behind my computer.
So
I
like
have a
literally
little
when you
nook.
just want to stop adulting, you just close the laptop and just swan dive into the bed.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's a nice setup. Honestly, what more could I want? If I had a kitchen in here, I would never leave.
You should make that a little short.
That would
Just
be
you
really
swan diving into the bed after finish writing or something.
Usually I'm
Like,
writing
flying in the wind and everything. Headphones,
beanie goes flying off.
beanie one way, headphones together. You're laying into the bed completely burritoed already. Pink fuzzy socks on and just
There you go. You've got it all scripted out. It's perfect.
Mhm.
no. I don't know. I don't know how close to the details I got. Are the pink
Very,
fuzzy socks
very.
too?
I'm kind of suspicious of you now, actually, because that was a little too detailed, Andrew.
Oh, was
Pink
it?
socks included?
Down to the pink fuzzy socks, honestly.
Hannah. Yeah.
Oh.
It's so cute when you give your kids like little things and they
Mhm.
actually keep them. And they
I
love
don't
them.
trust my daughter with like my precious stuff because she will just rip the head right off the teddy bear. And she's like, look at what I murdered. Were these your hopes and your dreams and the things that you loved?
Have a tea party with the destroyed teddy and suspicious cheese.
Oh my god, yes. I love her, but she's an absolute just nightmare.
That's most toddlers.
Pete,
I would
I am
think.
turning 33 this month. So, I mean, do with that what you will.
I'm not far behind you, Andrew. September, I'll be 33.
I used to game till like 3 a.m. in the morning, and now the very thought of staying up past like midnight feels like a mistake. Like, I feel like instantly I'm dreading the morning because I know I've ruined tomorrow already.
It just gets better, doesn't it?
Like, it's just like, hey, you've made really bad life decisions. Are you prepared to deal with them? No? She's probably calling to work tomorrow.
Yeah, Liam, just don't sleep. That's the answer.
Oh, yeah, just don't sleep. It's not like it's a biological need.
No, you won't start hallucinating after like 3 days. That's fine.
Fair. I could go for a good hallucination.
Should also say disclaimer, don't take advice from me.
For a second, sorry, your cat looked like Ron Perlman.
Did you hear that? This is Novia. She is 11, and she is a big cuddle bug.
I just saw straight up Ron Perlman's face right there. And I was going to be like, Hellboy, is that you?
Just get the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Dress him up in the jacket.
They're making another Hellboy movie.
Are they?
When are they going to come up with like new story ideas?
I don't know. Never.
Like that would be cool.
I feel like I've been asking
I
this
don't know.
question for
Maybe
years.
close out the original trilogy. Like people wanted you to. Bring Ron Perlman back. I don't care how old he is. That's what the prosthetics are for.
Right?
This is true.
Like, I don't know. Just do it correctly. Like, that's why I want, like, The Mummy. Bring back Brendan Fraser. Great. Now he's got an Oscar. Bring him back.
For
Yep.
the Mummy.
Yeah, for The Mummy. Because obviously Tom Cruise ruined it.
Didn't they try though? He was in a Mummy movie, and they had to replace the female lead.
Yeah, that was a scheduling conflict. That was Tomb of the
Yeah.
Last Emperor.
Yes.
With Jet Li. And then what ended up happening is he got injured on the set of the last one, and it went into hiatus. His like career tanked,
Right.
and but he's back, and I need more Mummy
Mm-hmm.
because he said he'd be willing to do it.
Nice. I don't keep up with this stuff, so you are informing me of many
Brendan
important things.
Fraser is probably like, when it comes to like, he's not my favorite actor, but one of my favorite human beings in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like watching that man's gratitude and love for what he does really does it for me. Plus, I love the Mummy trilogy. Yeah, other sketchy stuff. Not my channel. I'm not going to talk about it.
It's fine.
He got Me Too'd. But like, he was the one who got it. Yeah, anyway.
Words. Things happened. Yep, The Mummy was fantastic. Even the
Mhm.
second one, they did a great sequel.
And I like Journey to the Center of the Earth.
That was a good one.
Yep.
I've seen the
Encino
first
Man.
Yes.
George of the Jungle.
Monkey Bone.
I forgot about Monkey Bone. Never finished that movie. It always kind of just
It
gets a
weirds you
bit-
out.
It gets too weird.
Yeah. But still good.
Yeah.
I thought it was, it's an interesting concept to mix that animation style with live action.
It's true. But if you're going to do live action with animation, I mean, there's only one movie to watch. And that's Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I will agree to that. Have you ever seen the breakdown of it, where they actually break down the back scenes of what they actually had to do to get it to work with the live actors and stuff?
No.
So there's the scene. Anyone who's watching this and has not watched this movie, I mean, you can dip out, but it's not really a spoiler. There's the scene.
It's been 40 years. You've had your chance.
Seriously. There's a scene at the the bar where Jessica
doing the
Rabbit is
dip?
performing,
Yeah.
and where the penguins are carrying the trays. Those were all on like sticks, and the trays were actually moving around. And then they put the
nice.
penguins in later. It was small things like that to make the interaction feel more real. Space Jam, that's true.
Space Jam is good.
No, Space Jam is good. It's not Who Framed Roger Rabbit good.
True.
It has two. Well, it's probably been like 35 years. I don't know. I think it came out in 88.
I'm trying to think what my favorite like animated movie of all time.
I was just watching Winnie the Pooh on Disney Plus, and that thing has aged fantastically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say Balto is one of my all-time favorites. I love that movie.
Going with the sad ones, like,
Are we surprised though?
yeah, it was 88.
Balto
it's
has
been-
a good ending. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but it's incredibly dark and sad. American Tail is really good.
American Tail is excellent.
It starts out really dark.
All right, sir. Thank
Why are
you.
just trying to make me cry?
It's. Don't want to be sad all
You want to
night.
throw in the Hunchback of Notre Dame too? Let's have a good old cry.
Support group
Mhm.
for all the old sad cartoons.
Oh, excuse me, it's Notre Dame.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
had it written down actually at one point. No, I don't care what's new in notes. Thank you.
What, your favorite animated movie? You had that written down?
Yeah, my husband and I went through as like one night we were sitting down and we did like a dating thing where we wrote down all of our favorite movies, animated movies, books, characters, and this was a while ago, but
I mean, The Princess Bride has to be on that list.
of favorite movies.
Yeah.
It's not, but I do love it. I love it. I have a lot of favorite movies, Andrew.
1-star review.
Okay.
You just made yourself a 1-star
I will
review.
stay. I have to stay true to myself. So
Uh,
She's looking it up.
animated.
Is Jumanji on the list?
ooh, it should be. Can't be friends.
No, who's the the colonel in Jumanji? Like the villain.
You talking about the
Oh,
guy from Richie Rich?
I have no idea. Who the guy that's like the dude that's chasing them around? Is that
yeah.
the first one?
He also plays the
The butler in Richie
Egyptologist
Rich.
in The Mummy.
Yes, that sounds
Same
familiar.
same actor.
I did not know Richie Rich was a comic.
See, I can't handle that character at all. Like I can't
What?
watch the movie
Richie
because
Rich?
the
What?
guy that's the villain in Jumanji. Is it Jumanji? Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
sure it is.
You don't like Jonathan Hyde?
I mean, I don't know Jonathan Hyde. He might be a lovely person.
Is this the actor you're thinking of?
I think so. Hold on. Jumanji villain.
Oh, hold on. The chat's
Yeah, the dude that's the he's
You're
like
talking
the
about the hunter,
hunter,
right?
like the safari hunter.
Underworld.
He looks like a safari
Alan
hunter.
Chamberlain? No, wait. Sam Parrish Van Pelt.
Yep, that one.
Yeah,
Like I
that's him.
can't handle his character, and it makes me so stressed out, and I can't watch it. So
I love that actor. I grew up with that actor. Richie Rich is
very
also
good.
probably one of my favorite movies.
Um,
I haven't watched it in years. I should.
Underworld?
I
Yeah,
like
and
Underworld.
Anitha was talking about Underworld.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, Underworld is one of my favorite cult classics by far.
Robin Williams' character's father.
Robin
that-
Williams is amazing.
Right, because he played dual roles in that
Yeah, he
movie.
played two roles.
Mhm.
Right.
He was the dad and the villain.
Yep.
You know what this means? Time for a rewatch. When you start forgetting details, you gotta watch it again.
God, if I spent time, this is gonna surprise everybody. You will never guess one of my favorite childhood movies. Two of them, you'll never guess them.
Secret of Nim.
No.
Once Upon a Forest.
Bed Knobs and Broomsticks
Okay.
and My Fair Lady.
Nice.
Very nice.
My mom, and anytime My Fair Lady was, I was basically like indoctrinated to love My Fair Lady. I've got it on Blu-ray upstairs. And
Room.
also probably the Rex Morgan Dr. Dolittle as well. Good stuff.
I've never
Okay.
seen Donnie Darko, Pete.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Like I know of it, but
The Room is a whole experience.
The Room is so bad that you have to love it.
Yeah. I don't even love it. It's just one of those things
Lisa, you're tearing me apart.
it's just meme worthy.
That's about the acting level.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Mark.
Hi, doggy.
The
You're my favorite
rain
customer.
in Spain stays mainly in the plane. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plane. Rain in Spain.
Andrew Solo, go.
Love your blooming. I love that movie. Yes, Pete. Pete is a fellow. He knows what I'm talking about. Unless
Yep.
he's looking at quotes, in which case that's going to break my heart. But yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark. Did anyone watch the I don't know if it's a remake or like the homage that they made to it?
So it was a making of type of
Right.
deal, but like it was weird. It was a movie about the making of the movie.
Okay. I don't know how that would not be weird for one of the oddest movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, they just went really weird
Okay.
with it. I don't know. But no, I love me some older movies. I don't really watch movies anymore. I don't have time. And I
Same.
don't
right.
care.
Same.
I'd
Like-
rather read books.
I kind of want to watch everything what is it? Everything all the time all at once or something.
Do you want
Um,
to know my hot take on that?
Uh,
I walked out of the theater.
did you?
Mhm.
Was it that bad?
I hated it. Like I absolutely hate it. And what was so frustrating, and this, I'm sure there will be people who disagree with this. That's fine. But I love Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Like amazing. So I was so excited to see that movie. And yeah, I think I got about 30, 40 minutes into the movie and I was like, nope, absolutely not. I hated it.
I loved her in Crushing Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
yeah.
So
I used to sneak into my dad had a row of DVDs in his office, but he's like, never go in my office. And I would just kind of like ninja my way in there because there was a door that he had a desk up against, and I like figured out how to get the door open. And I would ninja my way in there, steal Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, go watch it, and then put it back. And then I'd do that like once a week.
That sounds like something I would do as a kid. I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh on volume 1 on our TV and listen for my mom coming down the stairs and then quick turn it off.
Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to duel.
Yep. Yeah, she's an incredible actress. I just absolutely hated the movie.
Love Hook too. Hook's another one of my childhood favorites.
Ben
Yes.
loves that movie.
So good. So good. I don't care what you have to say about Julia Roberts. Good movie.
Yeah.
I don't have anything against Julia Roberts.
Apparently she was a nightmare to work with on that movie.
Oh,
Noted.
it's
I
unfortunate.
won't ask her on my channel.
I would be surprised if respond to a YouTube request.
You never know.
You never know.
You
That is
never know.
true. You never know. But yeah, those are Never Ending Story. Ooh, that's a good one too. Although I don't think I'd like it as an adult.
I don't know if anyone's ever heard of this, but Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
I like, we didn't own a copy, but by the time I had finished watching it and renting it, we should have owned like 5 copies of it. Love
Anybody
that
remember
movie.
Adventures of the Little Toaster, of the Brave Little Toaster?
Yes.
Awful movie.
Excuse me?
What?
Awful movie. In fairness, I did not see it until I was an adult. And I was like,
well,
this is
That's your
garbage.
problem. It's garbage if you're an adult.
Well, it's also
That doesn't-
like terrifying that people show it to children. And
I don't remember enough of it. I just remember the feeling of being in love with it.
Yep.
Iron Giant. Iron Giant's a good one.
Iron Giant is really good.
Yeah, apparently Tori
Yeah.
doesn't
Dude,
appreciate the
Okay, I'm
sadness
sorry.
of
I didn't
it.
exist in the 80s, first of all. And second of all, I used to fall asleep to the audiobook of Old Yeller, like on repeat when I was a kid. So sadness
Heart-
was my life story when I was a kid.
Oh, that's I don't know if I should be concerned or
read phased. Andrew's concerned. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Iron
I loved Old Yeller. That was one of my favorite stories when I was a kid.
All
When,
right.
when I started reading Phase, I got 20% in, and I just sent Tori a message saying, I'm gonna find you and give you a hug.
All right, so
That's
be
not
in
a
the
joke.
mood for phased.
You don't need to be in a mood for Phase. Like it's really readable and really enjoyable. It's just going to like analyze a lot of emotional themes.
All right. All right. I will be concerned
don't
for your
consider
well-being
it,
more
like-
so after.
So many of my friends that really love like grim dark books, like you've read like that emotional level and worse probably. So I'm not too concerned about it.
It's not well. I mean, chapter 24 is pretty rough,
Yes, it
Right.
is.
but
Now
like,
that I know what you're talking about, you're like chapter 24. I was like, what happens in chapter 24?
I noticed you picked up the book
and
and
they're
checked.
going like, that's messed up.
You can talk to Andrew Meredith about it. He's red-faced, so you can commiserate.
Oh, is he reading it?
He has read it.
Oh, he has.
Yeah, he has read it.
I'm finishing. I will either finish it tonight or early in the morning, depending on how much
Okay.
more reading I get done tonight. But no, I'm reading two sad books and I'm enjoying it immensely, which is not my thing. This has turned into like a weird supernatural month for me. Like I read a David Gemmell book that had vampires in it. Didn't mean to. I didn't know it had vampires in it. It just did. And then I read The Lesser Dead. Now I'm reading a werewolf book. I was like, I might as well just read The Fear of Montcroy and just go for it. Like Halloween
what you
came
think of
early
it,
this year,
Leo.
boys and gals. Or excuse me, ghouls and gals. I don't know.
Unplanned thematic reading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but it worked. I mean, it's kind of worked for me.
Hey, that's good because I think you were going through quite a bit of DNFs. So it sounds like you kind of
Well,
needed a change.
I've got a stack of 5 books that I DNF'd because I DNF'd the first book and the whole series had to go.
Oh no.
Yeah. It just wasn't working for me.
I have all the Voxer messages all about it.
I did that, didn't I? I'm so
Yeah. I look down, I'm like, a 7-minute Voxer message? What? What happened?
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I
just-
told you on Voxer too. I love when I can talk to people who get as emotionally invested in books as I do and get as emotionally upset at books as I do. So
Well, the anticipation. So I've like had anticipation for like a year and a half. I start it and I don't like it, and I'm just like, son of a.
yep.
Wait, can
Man.
I ask which one? Is that a safe question to ask?
I mean, it's self-pub.
Oh, Bengali. Isn't Jellyfish?
Love Jellyfish.
He loves that series, doesn't he? Oh no.
I let my friend down.
Unacceptable.
You're not allowed to not like things that your friends like, Andrew.
I know.
It's like a book rule.
Right?
I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. I'm a mean friend. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't doing it for me. But hey, I get my shelf space back because I'm gonna have a massive birthday haul.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Did you
Yeah.
film? Are you going to film it and show it off?
My book haul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I do it every month. Every month there's a book haul. So yep, I am.
I shouldn't
definitely-
watch book hauls, especially when I'm on a book buying ban right now.
Anita, this is nothing new. I ditch big read-alongs all the time. Like Nico and I were buddy reading Wheel of Time. I was like, you know what? I've read this 4 times already. Like, I've made it to book 10. I'm not having a good time. Bye. Like,
That's fair.
well, it wasn't. I wasn't having a good time. I was just looking at my TBR, going, I've got hundreds of books I need to be reading right now, and I just couldn't.
Well, like that question that Andy dropped today. I don't know if you both saw it, but how big is your TBR pile? Right?
Depressingly large.
Yeah, right? I checked my Goodreads and I went, oh.
Maybe make that a focus
500.
for April.
What? Getting my
through some-
TBR down?
Yeah.
Tori, I read 12 books a month.
Well, pick it up.
Oh, good Lord, no.
You need to be at God mode, which is what I think Twainy is at. Twainy's at God mode.
As
Anita,
my-
I made it. I made it through the 4th book of the Shadow Campaigns before I noped out.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, trying to keep up with the chat.
I'm trying to decide what trad pub series I'm going to start next. Because I have like 3 that I've been.
P, I haven't decided when I'm going to pick up. I am going to read it. It's probably not going to be this month. Just because I didn't love the first book. But I want to continue until the 3rd book. So I'm going to give it a month or two, and then I'm going to jump back in. Plus, we're also doing the Kingdom of Liars, Pete. We're doing this next month. Meredith wants you to read The Curse of
I
Challenge.
know he does. Where did I put it? It's up here. I know. Okay, Andrew, does this read quickly or is
Nico says
it
does.
huh?
Nico says it does.
It does. Yeah, but is it like quick for Nico or quick for me?
Nico doesn't read that fast.
No, I know. I'm actually a fairly fast reader. I'm average compared to you, but I'm faster than most readers I know. But I don't know how dense it's going to be. That's what I'm trying to, or like.
I hear it's comparable to Hob, is what I was told.
Okay, that's helpful. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen this year.
Oh, Anita's yelling at you, Tori.
I said I didn't know when I was reading it. That hasn't changed.
Anita, I want to know how long your list is for Buddy
Oh my
Reads.
gosh. It's got to be
Oh,
like her
God.
entire TBR is Buddy Reads at this point.
Honestly, until Pete said something today, I forgot I had to sign up for a Buddy Read for Kingdom of Liars. Well, correction. I knew that I had signed up for it. I didn't know who with or when. Basically, I'm like, oh yeah, let's do that. And then I like put a pin on like that thought, but then like I just tear off the bottom half of the information and just leave Kingdom of Liars there on the board, and then I leave the rest of the mystery. That's how my brain works.
Sounds about right. I mean, who wants to track all this stuff anyway?
I can't keep up.
I have an Excel sheet to try and track all this, and every month I like go over emails and messages and stuff. I'm like, nope, miss that. That's right. I did see a thumbnail for that. I need to watch that, Anita. I want to know. I need answers.
Wait.
Pete's calling you out, Andrew.
What did I do it twice?
I think you forgot twice.
Pete and I need to have a Red Rising chat on my channel at some point. That needs to happen.
Can I join?
Sure. Sounds like a party.
As long as we talk about the original trilogy, I'll have nothing but good things to say.
Yep.
Very nice. I need to finish that trilogy.
Yeah, it's a trilogy. That's what it is. It's a nice trilogy. Great trilogy. There is no fourth and fifth book that I absolutely didn't like.
Okay, so here's my question, because I read the first two books. Morning Star, does it stick the landing?
Oh, yeah. It's one of my favorite endings to any fantasy series.
All right.
Yep.
All right. My interest is peaked.
Yeah.
Okay. I love Morningstar. It's a very open-ended ending because not everything is resolved. So
because it's not a trilogy?
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly could, like, if I never read the subsequent books, not just I haven't read them, so I don't know, like, if what I'm going to think of them or not. But I'd be happy having only read the first three.
Pete's trying to call me out, but I didn't like Iron Gold either. I rated Iron Gold higher than Dark Age, but I didn't like either of them. Not really.
I mean, for me, the first book, Red Rising, it was okay. The ending caught my interest, and Golden Sun got better. But for some reason, I dropped off there. And I just think I lost the mood for it.
It was one of my first series I read when joining. That and Faithful and the Fallen were some of the first ones I read when joining BookTube. So I didn't I had a shelf of books at that time. 2 years ago. Good God, man.
Same. Yep.
I'm just going to not look at my background.
I have 6 shelves in 2 years.
That's not a problem. You're fine. You've got room for 6 more.
No, I've got room for 1 more. But I'm scared.
See, I did
And then
this
I got to start
upgrade.
going towards the ceiling. I got to start getting those shelf
Oh.
extenders
That's the real goal, right?
because then my wife definitely won't glare at me.
And then you
I'll
need
just
the
do it and
ladder.
not tell her. Just
Yeah,
hope she
I
doesn't notice.
upgraded my shelves in a way that the very top shelves are empty and the very bottom shelves are mostly empty as well. So that I was like, room to grow a little bit, and hopefully it doesn't take me a month to fill out the shelf. It shouldn't, but that thought did cross my mind.
The new background looks incredible. I agree with Andrew Meredith.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was more, the upgrade was more for efficiency. I very much needed room to walk around in this space because the Kallax shelves, they're fine from IKEA. They work great for storage, but not so much for storing books. There was like half the depth of the shelf that was just useless, and I refused to double stack books.
Mhm.
I might end up double stacking books if my collection continues to grow.
I have this isn't even fantasy. This is my historical fiction, classics, and lit fic shelf, and I've got like stacks there. I have stacks on down here in my self pub shelves. Like
It gives me anxiety.
I don't have anywhere else to put it.
I try and unhaul at a reasonably fast rate. It's why I DNF so fast. I got to
So
keep this collection in
Yeah.
check. Like if I'm
Yep.
not going to love a book, I'm not going to keep the whole series on my shelf. I'm not that collector.
Yep.
Pete has the perfect solution.
Oh yeah, done.
Yep.
I can't believe
Easy
you
answer.
didn't think of that.
What was I thinking?
Must be the dad brain.
Anitha with the spice. Bringing the
It's kind of
spice.
true though. I'm going to do a reel on my channel that is books I have bought because of Andrew's Wizardly Reads. I'm also going to do a reel books I have bought because of Alan. Because both of you.
Yeah, no, that checks out. There's a good chunk on my shelf.
See? But I would say that's the worst one.
Oh yeah. Culprit right
sure.
there.
You got to stop being so enthusiastic about books, Andrew.
I'm not here.
Cut it out. Mr. Tori is probably loudly telling the children that it's time to brush teeth and go to bed.
That's right. Get a good night's rest for the tomorrow.
I don't know. I've got a bunch of books from Kay.
You know what? I've given you like
Kay,
3.
and then I had to correct myself to Kayla.
It doesn't matter. Either one is fine. But in comparison, Andrew, I think I've given you like 3 book recommendations or 4,
Uh-huh.
all from the same author. So to be
What?
fair, right?
This one?
Haven't they? Yeah.
Oh, I want to read that book so much.
Aaron S.
I
Jones.
can't
it's
buy it
good.
until
And-
I've read some other things, but I want it.
It's so good. Don't bother with reading Name of the Wind. Just read this one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't plan on it.
Yeah, just this one.
Thanks for stopping by, T.
Hi, T.
This isn't by the same author.
Okay,
That's one of
so-
my Kayla
true,
books because I'm very
true.
excited about reading that one too.
Fair. But you have to admit it worked out.
Yeah.
Okay,
did.
good. Okay. No, that's fine.
Leslie loved it too.
Yes, that's true. I was so excited because I think she told me she was going to read it a year away. And I was like, I have to wait a year to find out if Leslie likes this or not. this is so much suspense.
I feel like I've got something else that you recommended.
Really? I thought it was just Aaron S. Jones. Well, and then I did forget about Kopi Zucker, so never mind me.
I've got these on the shelf. These are your fault.
It's just
I got 4 of those.
fine, foot in mouth. You bought all 4?
Yeah.
Book 5's out.
Why would you say that to me? I haven't started the series.
It seemed like the only appropriate answer.
Let's see. What else is your fault?
I completely agree, Anitha. I saw your comment.
I saw you book all these.
There is. Okay, but I did not recommend them to you.
No, you didn't, but you book called them. And
That's not my fault.
That's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, everything is an Andrew book. I need to stop watching his videos.
Don't do that, because then you punish me in the algorithm. I'm having to do a short a day to make the algorithm forgive me. The algorithm's so mad at me.
Anita, you know you love them. I would hope.
I'm trying to think what I've read so far that is an Andrew rec.
I've got this on my shelf because of Tori and Alan.
Ha! Oops.
I have the ebook.
I've got Phased. I'm reading Con Eagledon right now. What else has Tori done to me? We've got this one. This isn't technically Tori, but it's kind of your fault.
I think I read it.
Fault.
And then, yeah.
It's also on my shelf. Andrew, Dragon Mage. Yeah,
What?
Dragon Mage.
Oh, yeah, Dragon Mage.
You guys haven't read book 3 of Spokane yet, right?
No, that's next month.
Hey, we can all go buddy read when the 4th one comes out.
Yeah.
That'll be
fun. Dragon Mage is either usually me or Petrick, where people discovered it from. I think Dom and Nico also did videos on them. On that one.
Yeah. I think we did, Hannah and I and Maria, we all did a live show discussion for it, if memory serves.
For Dragon Mage?
Yeah.
Pretty sure nice. I'm waiting for Champion of the Fallen. Waiting for it.
Oh, yeah.
Wistful Ascending's probably my fault.
Yes.
Wait, no. Jord.
I'd say it's either Andrew or Jord. I can't remember who told me about it.
It's me. This one's definitely my fault.
That one's definitely your fault.
Fun fact, I actually read that before you did.
Really?
Yeah, and I had a review video for it that got corrupted. And I was so mad. I was just like, I'm done.
I hate that.
And then you released yours, and I'm like, just go watch Andrew's. It's perfect.
Fair enough. Let's see. What else is probably me? A Touch of Light is usually either me or Alan.
Oh, yeah. Fred?
Yep. Fred is definitely
Fred is definitely probably me. It's weird. There was not a lot of Drew Hayes is one of the bigger self-pub authors, but there's not a lot of content.
We'll fix that.
And so I got Pete to read Fred. I got who else is there? Patrick's reading Fred. I'm caught up on the series. I read book 8.
I'm excited to watch. I want to read the book first, and then I'm going to watch the interview you did with him on your channel.
Don't watch that around your kids. He swears a whole lot.
Okay, noted.
Like it was bad enough that YouTube scrubbed it later, and they're like, "Yeah, you're getting restricted."
Oh man.
I was just okay, that's fine.
The only restricted video on my channel is my favorite animes, because I like several of my favorite animes have violent, and I showed clips of the animes in there. So YouTube was like, ugh.
Oh, Pete got Wistful Ascending through Michael Nip.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Anita, where are you in Spokane? Are you in book 1 or 2? Can't remember where you started.
I think she's a month behind us.
Okay. So did we want to read it towards the end of April?
You're gonna make me wait?
I'm Anita is asking, not me. This is all Anita.
Make me wait. It's rude. I'm already sad.
It's really good.
You can binge them really quick.
Yeah, just catch up, Anita.
They're not that. I mean, they're really fast reads.
What else is my fault? There's not a whole lot of books that are really my fault.
We are, Evie. So we're gonna call it a night soon, because I'm gonna pass out and turn into a pumpkin. But yeah, we're talking about book recommendations. I should use the long form.
Book recommendations. I don't know. I do a lot of self-pub book reviews, so.
Yeah,
Same.
most of my, I would say at least My self-pub shelf is probably a third Petrick and a third you.
I also read Ringlander
Ooh.
because of you, Andrew, and I don't even think you've
Really?
read it yet.
No.
Yeah, because you hauled the book and I was like, that is stunning. I want that. And I
think
bought
I
it
have the
and I
first
read
one on
it.
my Kindle. Is it good?
It's good. It is good. It has an unlikable main character, so it was a little tricky to fall into, but a really cool world, really
The
interesting characters
first
as you
couple
go.
chapters are really cool and brutal.
Oh,
But
definitely.
then you kind of it's siblings and they're not in the same place. And I wasn't liking the brother as much,
Mhm.
and so I ended up putting it down until I was in a better mood.
Ah, fair.
I have that one on my wish list, Stevie. I'm really excited to read it at some point. You've
Which
sold
one?
me.
Spirit cuts through water.
You've sold me. I'm gonna try it.
I think
I don't know
Evie said
when.
she didn't think. Somebody said they didn't think I was gonna like it. I don't know if it was Evie or not. Evie also is scared that I'm gonna hate on her favorite books again.
It's an interesting book. It has like, for me, it has everything that I should love,
Mm.
but it wasn't a 5-star for me. I
Mm.
like The Vanished Birds more by the same
Oh, okay.
author.
Oh, you already read it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I read it. Evie sent it to me.
Nice.
And
Oh,
yeah, right? And
Evie's so
I felt
sweet.
so bad that it wasn't a 5-star.
I feel like I didn't realize that Vanished Birds was by the same author, but I've heard good things about that one too.
Fantastic. Yeah, that one was a 5-star for me. Andrew
Yeah.
has the magic self pub touch. Absolutely.
There's another
I
Andrew.
try. Yes.
I think I have the ebook for that.
Oh,
I mean, I couldn't. This was one I kind of sort of bought for the cover because it's awesome.
and then I've still got. I still got the packaging.
I do too. It's up on the top of my shelf.
The packaging was so good.
It was so good. Did you watch me struggle through opening that in my book haul? I
Yeah,
don't want to open it.
Nice.
It's so cool. Also, did you see? I don't know if you guys follow Dito on his Twitter, but he and his dad are legitimately making a like model of the airship in the story.
Yeah, for his booth
so
when it
cool.
goes to cons.
It's so cool.
That's
Yeah, it's really
awesome.
cool.
Also, Anitha, we're not bad. We just like books.
We're just enthusiastic
Yeah.
and
I'm
impulsive.
curious to see Evie's reaction to Drowned Kingdom.
I started it. Did I tell you that, Andrew? I'm reading
No,
it.
you didn't.
Yeah, that's my other
Nice.
physical read besides Shogun right now.
Nice. Where are you at in Shogun?
Page 950-ish.
Oh, you're 80, 90%?
Yeah. Let me ask Goodreads. Hold on. I
Also,
am.
Evie's comment. This is probably going to be a TBR breaker too. Philip's book comes out.
80%.
Yeah,
So hold on. Wait, we got to tie this all up. Yes, Anitha. There we go. Okay, continue. Sorry.
I need it. I still don't have I still don't have a copy of it yet. But when I do, I will definitely be reading it. Although I am very excited for Alan's audiobook as well.
It's definitely Philip's book because I've got the ebook pre-ordered, and then I'll be ordering a physical copy as well. And I'm excited for it. Very excited. But yeah, no, there's just a bunch of books that I'm super excited for. But it's all coming. Like I've had this on my shelf. Mike sent this to me.
Ooh.
That looks neat.
And it's a 5-book series, and I have yet to start it.
Do you have all 5?
I even got a little Mike's book reviews.
He has bookmarks. Aww. Of course he has bookmarks.
He's got bookmarks.
Awesome.
He's got coffee mugs. Mike's so cool. I might wait. No, I can't wait for Alan's audio because then I want to. I can't wait to read the book and then listen to Alan's pronunciations and then chastise him on Voxer about it. And just be like, that's not what was in my head.
How dare you, sir?
How dare you get it wrong? That'll be fun. I think Alan's in
Hmm.
Rome, which
He is in Rome. Yep.
means
Really?
I sent his birthday gift at a really bad time.
When's his birthday?
It was like, I think it's this weekend, or it was last weekend. Ask Evie. Evie knows.
Evie, when is Alan's birthday?
Just-
For all I know, it's today.
My husband is on Monday.
This Saturday. It's in 2 days.
Monday. Oh, I thought you meant Ben's. I was like, no, it's not. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
sorry.
You guys are all really close.
Evie also had a question that she's demanding be answered.
I said, I'm curious to see what you think about it. But yeah, no, it's just, I sent him a book, and then like I saw his Patreon update of I'm going to Rome, and I was just like, that book's gonna sit outside for quite a couple weeks. That's gonna be
Hopefully,
fun.
there's someone going by to check.
Oh, that's right, Pete. I should have checked the spreadsheet. Sorry.
Whoops.
Yeah, I'm excited. Ben's birthday is on Monday, and we're doing a bed and breakfast overnight, Sunday to Monday, and we're gonna go bookstore shopping for like a day. It's gonna be great.
I'm so jealous.
I might get that for my 40th.
We originally were going to do that for his birthday in 2020, which was March 20th, 2020, and a week before we were going to leave for the trip, everything shut down, so we had to cancel everything. So 3 years later, we are now doing the trip.
I get that feeling. That happened to us
good.
with our
Okay.
wedding.
Somebody's taking books inside the house. That's
Yep.
fine.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I would have been surprised if he didn't have something set up for mail.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to turn 33. I'm not excited to turn 30. I'm just excited to spend the weekend with Nico and his wife and this gentleman.
That's going to be fun.
Does he live? He lives by you, right?
He is 20 minutes from me.
Nice.
20, 25 minutes. AR is a character in real life. He's so fun.
Yeah.
We're going to try and do something, but it's going to be in public. So we don't.
That sounds questionable.
Dangerous.
He's like,
yeah.
bring your phones. We'll see if we can record something. And I'm like, I don't know how this is going to go down.
I'm excited. I'm so excited for this.
Well, are we all going to get pinged if something gets uploaded? You record
What do you mean?
something? Like if you record something goes on, is it going to get shared if it's hilarious?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I want a notification on my phone saying now live.
Oh, now you want it live?
Well, like now uploaded, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I was like, live is asking a bit much of me, Kay.
I feel like you could pull it off.
So nervous. Like even my family knows I do videos. If my wife is here in the kitchen, I can't record a video. I get self-conscious about it.
Aw. I get that. I'm kind of locked in my own space. I shut the door.
I used to have that. I don't anymore.
Bye,
I've got
Evie.
this weird little divider.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, guys. I need to go because
Same.
I need to do reading, and my wife just got home.
All right. Speak of the devil. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night.